Okay, we're jumping on. Right in the game. Right in it. Good afternoon, everyone. We're playing a 3+0, 3-0 Thursday, title Thursday. So called. It's a 3-minute online tournament with a lot of title players. Knight d7, that's the first time I see. Okay. Let's try to undermine the center here. On to e3, yeah. I don't think he has the way to not trade there. Probably let's try rook e1. Maybe just keep it simple here, or should we go a4? Probably. Oh, let's go c2. Andrew, good to see you. Thank you very much. Let's play b3. This pawn is gonna need protection. Maybe we try to bring the knight to f5. The major thing I want to focus on is staying up on the clock. Obviously, other than playing good quality chess. All right, we may have to move this rook away. Or do we go back? How do we get out of this pin? Maybe we play h3 actually. Make sure that the f4 square is covered, or I mean, the g4 square is covered, and then I'm gonna move the rook. So I'm gonna go b5. Do we mind him going b5? I'm not sure. So let's just play a4 in case we do mind. Okay, b6. Is this the proper time to? Oops, no, it's not. All right, let's go knight d5. We're gonna park the knight there. d5 square should be a good square for us. e6. Now maybe we go knight. Ooh, I forgot that this guy was hanging here. This time we sacrifice something. Okay, I feel like sacrificing. Let's go for it. Not sure if it works, but it sure looks appetizing. All right, let's bring the queen. Queen over, check. Okay, we're gonna win this pawn next. Also with a check. Yeah, king g8, then here knight h6 check. I think we got too much going on here. g7. Probably knight here with the idea of knight f7 check. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. Maybe rook f8, but we're still gonna win some material there. We may even have queen take. Should we get fancy? Or there is no need? Should we get fancy with it? Yeah, probably there's no need. I think I'm gonna try to keep it relatively simple. It's actually not so easy because he can take here. He can take with the queen, but all right, that's a mate. I was thinking bishop takes h3. Then prepare opening up the f file. Okay, we start with the win. Let's go. Let me adjust my YouTube. Jackal, what's going on? Solomon, good to see you. Good to see you boys. Andrew, sorry I had to defeat your countryman, Alexander Longson, the Brit, FIDE master from UK. Very sad news, I heard. As you can see from the title, the legend, one of my favorite chess players, and one of, personally for me, and I think universally respected figure, Jan Timman, passed away at the age of 74. I have a lot of his books. And he had a big influence on my game. Renato Terry, man. The guy that I literally hate playing the most. So that's not fun, but we got to. We don't choose our opponents, I guess. What's the way to play this? Already in trouble here, bro. Already. He just plays very fast. Ah! Oh, never mind. I don't know why I said ah. What are we gonna do with this knight? That's the question. Bro, I'm getting generationally pinned. bro. Damn. Yeah. I think he has my number somehow. I always lose to Renato. Eden, doing good, my friend. How are you? How is your week so far? Как будто бы у Спасского было что-то такое же. Не Белыми проиграл. I have to study this because I think I've gotten with him in these positions already many times. So I guess I gotta play g3, bishop b7, bishop g2. This is how I always lose. It's kinda unfortunate. But let's see, I guess if he plays d6, I should probably play with the g. Yeah, and then go d5. I should study these positions. d5, e5, knight h4. I'm assuming takes. Ah, the move is knight d2 actually. I don't know why I panicked there. I panicked taking on d5. So the move is apparently knight d2. What do you guys think of my baseball hat? There are not that many hats that I enjoy wearing, but I recently found it in in a thrift store. I was with my girl and she was thrifting, and I found it for like $2. $2 or $3, I think. I and you probably can't tell because there is a light here. That's the sunlight that I'm getting, but it's green, and green is my favorite color. So yeah, I should play knight d2. And then it's a normal position. Solomon, what gives that impression, man? What you can tell from my look? Okay, let's go Nimzo Indian against Aaron Kachatrian. C5, yeah, okay, I've seen this. I mean, not seen, I've seen it many times, but I meant to say I've played this before. Okay, knight on g3 seems a little misplaced. Let's go b6. It's my demeanor. Something like that, something like that. Something like that, my friend. Good old days, college days mainly. Okay, we trade. Let's get the knight in. Okay, yeah, he for sure wants to play f4. I was not delusional there that he was gonna let me play. Let me play e5 here. We're a little cramped with the space. Interesting, my demeanor. Usually people tell me because I have bags under my eyes. But I'm on a healthy journey now. Does he want to play b5? Or does he want to take here and then knight b5, I guess? Alright, we gotta lock it up. Good chess hat? What does chess hat look like? Knight e2. What is bro trying to do? Okay. We're starving for the open files. I think both of us. G3 is taking there a good idea, I think. Takes and maybe rook a4 could be a thing. Oh, knight b3. Good moves, bro. Good moves, brother. Bro. All right, we need some breathing space. Just promoting. Oh, you're in that camp too? Gotcha. Game recognizes game, Solomon. Arjun Erigaisi, let's go. One of my favorite players currently. Let's go, Arjun. Alright, I can't let you do d4. D3, okay, B3. Maybe I should have taken first. Alright. Just kidding. Just kidding. I'm gonna come back. We're bringing the knight here? Probably, right? H4. What can we do about this pawn, though? You gonna play D5? Are you gonna play D5? Oh, D5. I have B4 after. Takes, and B4, no? Alright, we shall capture that. Queen G5. He wants to sacrifice something, doesn't he? Oh, this is, yeah, that's a problem. Yep, that's a problem. Problemo. What if I do something like that? Is that a reasonable thing to do? A6. Actually, what am I doing on E1 though? I'm not sure what am I doing on E1. To be fair, I guess this makes more sense. Ah, he's gonna play Queen H5 now, huh? Queen C5. Wants to take here. Did they take there? Knight. Ah. Oh, I have E3. Queen trade. Queen trade, please. Queen trade, please, Mr. Erigaisi. Bishop E4. Okay. Huh? Huh? I can't let you do that, my friend. Check. What? Ah, should have moved the other way. Ah, should have moved the other way, bro. To D2. Ah. Okay, not bad. I'm not unhappy. Drawing Arjun, obviously, like one of my idols at the moment. But I think we were clearly winning here, right? Bro, it's made in 5. Oh my. Why did I panic, bro? Queen f6, GG's, game over. Ah, Queen... Queen f6 was made in 5. Nothing to be ashamed of, obviously, but... Alright, now what? Now what we do? Help. Need help. Queen, bishop g5. What a move, bro. Ah, he takes here. No, no, he doesn't. How is that pawn getting stopped, actually? Or is it getting stopped? I don't think it's getting stopped. I think we're going all the way. I think it's going all the way. It's gonna be a flogging attempt. Wow, he resigned. Thank you, Nico. GG's, my man. Becca, we drew Arjun Erigaisi, man, but we had mate in 5. No, Grandmaster Krari. I'm a big fan of Nico. Nico Theodoru is 2660 and an amazing chess player. I draw a lot of inspiration from him. He plays also a lot of like Catalan openings that I love I love to watch him play. Chess Laboratory, what's going on? Becca Rauacher. Arjun Erigaisis უგებდით ბიჭო, მატი ქონდა ხუცლაში. მაგრამ ცოტა დრო მქონდა და ცოტა დავპანიკდი. და perpetual checks-ე დამიჭირა. Okay, very good win. Very good dub. Haik Martirosyan, another 3200. I played like, how many 3200s have I played in this short period of time? It's only been, what, like 5 rounds? And this is the 4th? That's actually crazy to think. Before is coming, brother. And not... These tricksters. These tricksters. If I take, he has f5, trapping my knight. Tricksters everywhere, man. Do we have a compensación? Compensazione? Or nah? Wow, look, b8. I think we should have some compensation here, no? How do we capture though? With the horsey? With the horsey almighty. Okay, time. Bro, I'm choking. I'm choking. I don't know what to do. How many pounds do I have? Is I wanted 4? Queen trade, please. I said please, bro. Did I blunder? Ah, rook f7. Ay. Hike. Ah, these guys are too fast, man. I mean, I have 4 pounds for the piece, bro. I gotta be better here. Wait, why did I not play h3 actually? 83. Why did I not play h3? What? What? Super Patzer, what's up? Whew. Bishop d5. The knight was on e3. Ah man, that was a fun game though. Wait, let's take a look. So this actually worked, huh? That was good. Oh my. This is +3 almost. Oh jeez. That makes so much sense, bro. Actually, I'm going. Aye. Yeah, but he takes with the queen. Yeah, knight g5 was off. Queen b4. I gotta secure these pawns. And this is also +2. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, jeez. Oh my god. Oh my god. There's a mate on h7, bro. I can just take back. There's a mate on h7. Oh my god. He can't take on d4. Ah. Jeez Louise. Bro, we had him. We had him. And I actually had time here. I had 44 seconds. Ah. Ah, I forgot Queen H7 was a mate, bro. Ouch. But you know how I've been saying that suspicious moves made with conviction has more power than good moves made with the like with not confidently. He played 93 so fast there. I kind of trusted him that this is gotta be something here. Oh my, or Queen E7 is also because now I'm gonna win a piece. Damn, bro, that hurt. Super Patzer, doing good, man, doing good. Played like 4 3200s in like 6 games. So can't complain. No, more actually, more like 5 already. I played like 5 3200s in like 6 games. So I can't complain, but you know, we could have beaten Arjun Erigaisi. We only got a draw there. And oh, Mati the bitch, Mati. Rookie 3 is just game over because I'm now, if he cannot take here, then I'm up gazillion points of material. Right, and then I trade queens on the next move too. Damn. Ding. Ding. Alexei Sarana is 6 out of 6. Mr. Terrible that beat us is 5.5 out of 6. Ვა, ნიკა ვოლკოვი თამაშობს. 4 აქ 6-დან. This is a tough tournament, man. I do, in fact, Super Patzer. I do, in fact. After our conversation, man. After our conversation, I've been a lot more conscious of my caffeine intake. So I don't drink black coffee at all, almost, which is I used to have 2 cups a day. Now I've cut to the mushroom coffee. Okay, so I've been drinking mushroom coffee, and I feel a lot better. And it actually, I'm loving this mushroom coffee. I got it at Costco. It's not quite rice. Man, my sleep quality is a lot better. For sure. For sure. And I feel less jittery. Like I don't have crash outs as much. I've had I pretty much cut out the black coffee entirely, and I've only had. What was the last time we talked? Maybe a week ago, right? Um, I had cold coffee only, like iced coffee. I've had two, not even one, just one, just one Dutch bros, basically, like the cold coffee, but it's more like a frappuccino, you know. I feel like my chess skills falls apart when looking at tile players above FM. Why, James? Why? Wait, how do I take here? All right, this guy looks like he knows what he's doing, so I gotta think. Knight f4. Knight f4 looks dominant. I think this was a semi bluff, but can it work? Can it work? bro. Why did I think he was already flagging there? I mean, we're doing so good. I thought he was flagging though. Obviously, I wouldn't have given up the rook and all that there. Oh, he was not flagging. I mean, we were winning here. I don't know why. For some reason, I thought like we were right around the same time, and I didn't look up. Yeah, that was nice, right? The trapping his queen. Okay, let's calm down. Man, we had mate in 5 versus Arjun Grant. Earlier today, earlier. Yeah. Mr. Erigaizi. We had few good wins. I played like 4. Where do I move the queen? This game is looking super sketchy though. What we are doing here is looking a little sketch. Are we getting this pawn now? Close your eyes when you play a move like that, knight b5. We beat Nico Teodoru, and then we were beating some like 3200s, but we only got like 50% so far. Or a little more, actually. It's been 7 rounds, so I guess a little more than the 50%. Like +1. So on that, I was thinking Queen D3. It is. He is. So I was pretty happy to get that win. I think somehow we survived. I think. I mean, it still looks like we're pinned in like 5 different ways, but Bishop C6. All right. This is such a stubborn move. Rook E1. Nope, I'm not giving you my pawns. E5, I guess. Goes to G4. This guy is hanging, right? He has Rook D8. I mean, it's a she. She has Rook D8 there. Okay, I'm not sure why, but alright. I guess. Let's see. Rook E5. Ah. Damn. Man, I actually saw this move. I don't know why. Just bring the knight back to f3 and enjoy an extra pawn. And I saw this move too, but I was thinking takes here. But yeah, I just go queen f4. I saw knight f3. I don't know why I overcomplicated it. I mean, I'm up 20 seconds on the clock. Ah, e6. Ah. Right on the hour mark. Do I have some tricky rules here? Tricky rules. Maybe f5 or this first. I think we confused ourselves here. I forgot f4. Should go back now, probably. Maybe I think I should have taken with the pawn. Knight e2, that's strange. Can't believe that to be a good move. I think knight definitely belonged on d5, no? Anna doesn't think this much usually. Like, what's going on? Let's go. I know e6 normally it's that, but I don't allow. In blitz, you usually don't want to make moves like this. e6. That's like a big red flag, but you want to keep your pawn structure safe. Takes here, here. Let's take with the knight. Let's take with the horsey. Try to put my bishop pair in use. Queen takes, knight f4 takes. I think this looks good. Bruh, something's gotta go here. Something's gotta go, Anna. Bishop g2, queen g5. What about this move? How you defend? The bishop pair, man. Bishop pair is powerful. Right on the hour mark. James, playing more than 1 hour of intense blitz is too much, I guess. That's the moral of the story. Grant, I think Nico respects me too much, man. I have 2 wins now, 2 or 3 wins against him, and he smokes usually like a lot of like top players. But ever since we played soccer together, I think it was like a few years ago, we played soccer in St. Louis. And I mean, I don't want to brag, but I'm pretty good in soccer, you know. I've gained I've gained respect. No, I mean I played. I mean compared to a regular chess player, let's say, right? I actually want to play Magnus in soccer because people say he's good. Um, like people said also Dubo is good in soccer, but we played against each other in a Turkish league, and he left the field tilted. Let's just leave it at that. Um, him and Ipato, they were both like left the field tilted. But just soccer matches. That was in the during the World Championship, I think, right? He has to like boost his ego or something. I've heard that story too. Bro, I forgot what I do here. You can take this pawn, but I'm gonna take that and with some interest there. Yeah, when he was playing an important match and there's one guy that is good actually from St. Louis, um, Francisco Rambaldi, Italian grandmaster. He's like he doesn't play chess anymore, I think, but he's 25-70 or so. Um, he's actually a good soccer player also. Do we take or do we just move? I think we take, right? Okay. Let's see whose endgame skills are better. Serhan Berat Ozdemir. Damien, it's going good, man. How are you? Solomon. Solomon says you're doing better against 3200s than, bro. Yeah, because against 3200s, I know I have nothing to lose, you know. So I'm actually like this is a thing for real. I'm legitimately good with underdog mentality. Like when I feel like underdog, I perform better. All right, something's gotta go. Which pawn do we go for? I think this one, right? Thank you. Thank you for the second pawn. That was a clutch pawn because still, I mean, if what? What? Okay, I can catch a breath. I can catch a breath. Also, let's take a moment to greet all the People at Chess TV, what's going on? Zura over here, we are playing 3-0 Thursday. We have 6 points out of how many games has been played so far? I think this was round 9 or 10. Hope you all are having a good afternoon. Just finished there, but still a bit sick from food poisoning. Damien, I hope you get better before the tournament, man. Don't you have a tournament in like 2 days? Yeah, that was a blunder. I think he blundered there, but okay, it's already should be quite difficult here, I think. It's already like after this it's completely lost. E4 is probably a little tricky because now these pawns can still be uncomfortable to deal with. And with that, we are back to 2900 exactly even. Armando, ¿qué pasó, amigo? ¿Cómo estás? James, I suppose the ideas are so efficient and I'm not used to most of them. But why would that make your skills fall apart, though? It's like me saying, when I watch LeBron James, that makes my basketball skills fall apart. I'm not sure that makes sense. Personal Super Patzer. Yeah, we were talking about the coffee right earlier on. If you don't see that much. But yeah, man. Honestly, you were the main motivation, man. You gave me motivation to cut it out. First few days, I looked like a crack addict without a crack, but I feel better now. Got back to the gym. Well, I only been once actually yesterday, so got back is an understatement. Big Ninja, what up? Welcome. Becca, კაი პარტია იყო, ხო? მაგრამ აი მატი არ დანახვა 5 წლაში ცოტა გატეხა. რომ მიგვეყვანა ბოლომდე დაწყებული საქმე კაი იყო, მაგრამ D4, huh? What can we transpose into? I guess nothing, just play chess. Let's see, I usually don't play this Scheveningen / Timman stuff, so let's see how it works out. I'm inspired though. I had a very good class today with earlier today. We saw a legendary game by Jan Timman's book, Ljubojevic versus Ulf Andersson. Man, y'all should check that game out. It's a beautiful piece of work. Can we do b5? I'm worried about some sort of knight d5, knight f5s here, but if I can get bishop b7 in, I think I'm gonna be happy. And that game was a Scheveningen. Ancient Enigma, but it's not exactly the same because you anyways see what LeBron is doing and what he's trying to do. I mean, you see it only when it happens, no? You see it when, like, you don't see the little details. right? So kind of similar in that regard, no? Ooh, actually, I just realized this. Dan, is bro stream sniping? Uh, what else can I do? Takes, no, takes. Here, knight g7, bro, that looks so bad. And f5 there. I gotta take here. Damn, rough. Whew. Bishop sniping from Moscow. That's good, my man. I like that. Literally. Literally, that bishop was sniping from Moscow. Damn, brother. Damn. Chill, man. Chill. It's not that serious. You know? Or is it? Ay. Damn. That game hurt me, kinda. The game hurt me and took my 11 points of rating. Yeah, I should take here first. And then move the knight. Oh, that was the last round? Damn. Fabiano Caruana ends up winning it. Matthias Bluebaum gets the second place, and then Rasmus Swane gets third. We get honorable 34th place. we started we started very well, man, but keeping up with these guys is tough. No, that was a joke, I mean. The bishop from Moscow, man. Got me. Platinum medal. let's close the proctor. You know, as a kid, I would say, which place did you get? Third or fourth? Like, 34th. Okay, where did we misplay this though? B5, I guess, is no bueno. I got a castle here. And then go takes on d4, and if he does that, I can go e5. Alright, yeah. This is where it shows that I'm not a Scheveningen player, you know? Scheveningen Sicilian player. Because I'm never sure here when I castle and when I not castle. Because in my dragon positions, especially like Dragendorf positions, I keep the king in the center until I got my queenside developed. So they came back to bite me. Alright, cool, Damien. Cool. Yeah, be safe, man. Be safe. So yeah, no castle is no good. No castle, no good. Let's turn on the regular. Let's turn on the regular gs.com. Regular browser, I mean. Let's close the proctor. Yeah, that was still fun. Let's quickly take a look here. What we did, what we could have done better, and so on. Nope. There we go. It was still a fun event. I like that this tournament actually goes really fast. So that it definitely makes it fun. At the same time, it gets you euphoric in a sense that I played like 3200s 4 or 5 games in a row. Like I'll just show here quick. Where am I? Here. So I lost the second round, right? Then I won the third round, and then what happened with sound? Why did I? I'm like watching myself there. Then against Arjun Erigaisi, let's actually take a look. So Arjun Erigaisi, then I played Nico Teodoro, then I played Haik Martirosyan, all from like all 20, well, all top players basically. Then I played, oh, that's it. Okay, I played 4 only. Yeah, I played 4 of them. I guess that's not too little, but So let's actually take a look at our game versus Arjun first. Let's start with Mr. Erigaisi. Is board a little deformed? There we go. I think that's better. Alright, let's take a look at this. So I'm playing with white. We get into this King's Indian. King's Indian, Fianchetto, then Bishop A3. Oh, I can play Queen C1 here to defend both. Which, okay, I did not see. I moved back, then knight here, rook E8. I brought my knight to E3. Oh, Queen C2, hitting this pawn. On E4 he plays, takes, and plays Queen G5. Oh, rook to D1 was correct. Actually, I don't know why I put the rook on E1. Because my my little brain, I'm thinking that I'm trying to defend, like strengthen the E3 knight. But how am I ever gonna move this E2 pawn away? So rook on E1 is not really defending the knight on E3. That's actually hilarious, no? Or am I the only one finding this hilarious? Thinking that I was strengthening the with rook E1, I was strengthening the knight on E3, but that E2 pawn is never going away. Like, what am I gonna do with the rook on E1? So I would much rather put the rook on D1. At least you're now protecting the pawn on D4. So I put the rook on E1, then bishop C1. So the reason for that is, let's see actually if I can take here. Oh, apparently I can still take. What I was thinking is knight here, but bishop F3 and rook takes E3. Ah, but I have bishop C1 at the end of it. Alright, we didn't see that one. I didn't see that far. I guess I stopped calculating here because I saw rook E3 and I'm like, if I take with the pawn, queen G3, and oof, I'm like, scary. Scary, scary, scary. Wait, Super Patzer. Earlier on, I just saw your. I don't know if you're still out there, but you said since I cut it out, I think 3 weeks. I have most mental dreams. You mean like lucid dreams, bro? I actually also have dreams, and some of them are crazy. Like I was like, I had to. I've been waking up drenched in sweat. Anyways, I played rook e1, bishop, knight takes e4, takes. Okay, so we're doing good. Ah, king g2. Ah. Then yeah, I missed king g2 and rook h1. I guess that would have been nice. Then I still have to play this king g2 rook h1 idea, which I did not because I wanted to. Oh, b4. I did see this move b4, but I thought knight moves away. Actually, that makes so much sense, man. That makes so much sense. It makes so much sense, bro. Oh, look at this. Knight takes g4, bishop takes g4. I just didn't see what b4 would add, you know? b4, I figured it was a good idea, but I didn't see what it would add. Apparently what I do here is, let's say when queen moves away, I take on g4, then I take on d4, and bishop b2. And now he's got big troubles on the long diagonal. What's up? What's up, my chief click farmer? Bro, I've had actually a dream once also, beating Topalo in the world championship like match. Like this is like back in the days, you know. Ask item, huh? Bishop, the diagonals. Bishop b2, and point is now if queen moves away, then I think Queen c3 is just gonna be decisive. Boom. Rook e5, c5, queen c7, f4. Oof, oof, that's nice. That's beautiful, actually. Some tactics. I still had b4 here, and then take on d4. But alright, we played in a Chukcha way. Why did I panic here, actually? Queen here is just game over. Queen d1, king f4, GG's. He has to resign. He has to resign on the spot. And we actually around same on time here. So I don't know why I panicked with rook there then takes. Arrow king d3. ancient enigma. I'm not gonna go that far, but something like that. That's funny, bro. Alright, that was against Mr. Arjuni Rigaisi. Then right after, we beat Nico Teodoro. Let's quickly take a look at that. That was actually a good game, I thought, but we did misplay the opening here. So let's take a look at the opening. How we could have done better. So queen c7 is the right move, huh? Not f6. I gotta go back. That's what it is. Because I remember actually looking into this, because I played this with white as well. Unfortunately, YouTube stopped my view farming, so I need to open individual windows instead of tabs. It's all good, bro. It's all good. It's all jokes. It's all jokes. One is good enough, you know. One or like few is good enough. No, I know. Not that your job is a joke. Like opening 33 tabs at once is. that's what I mean. Queen c7 before knight d7. Yeah, queen c7, but knight d7 is also not bad actually. Oops. Queen c7. Yeah. That's also like queen e2. Queen e2. Then what? So against the queen c7 actually was something I've been unsure is d5, but I have c4 actually, right? Yeah. No, I play queen c7 too actually, but what might be the way is actually knight c6 here. Anyways, no, I think this is totally fine actually. This is one way of playing it also. If you don't play queen c7 early, you can do you can play it this way too and now play queen c7. But him playing this with the speed of light, I wanted to not fall too behind on the time, so I played this relatively fast here because it just looks natural move. But I gotta go back. Point is, if he plays a5, now I go knight c6, and he doesn't have a5 that comfortably. I'm putting the pressure on the d4 pawn also. I can go in like knight b4. So this a5, a4, a5 is not a good idea. That's what I meant. You know, but when I moved the knight, then I realized, oh, now this knight is actually not putting that much pressure here. So now what do I do with the a4, a5 idea? So I played a5. He plays rook b1. I move the knight back. Play bishop c6. then trade the bishops, trade the rooks, move the knight back, queen c6, queen e8. So this is supposedly a small advantage. Computer evaluates as 0.5 for white. So knight e5 is the way, apparently. Queen takes c6, then knight takes c6, and this is a slightly better position for white. Why is that? I think I may be losing both of these pawns. Yeah, I think I'm gonna drop both of these pawns on the queen side, because I can defend b6, and once the b6 drops, then I'm also dropping the a5 pawn. Wait, but what do you mean stops? How does it stop? How does it stop it? But you gotta make sure retention is but I know that you know. I know that you know. Like, but why does YouTube stop? Because of the ads? Because you're watching too much ads at once? I think that's why, right? Anyways, I play. Oh, I see how it is. I think he missed this move, Queen E8, or maybe what he missed was he played Bishop G5 relatively fast, and I think he missed this move Bishop A3. The point is now if he takes on F6, I take on C1, and then I just win in exchange. You know, when he takes here, I take on F6. So he basically blundered this Bishop A3, and now the point is if he just moves the rook, then I take and knight takes E4. His original idea was, I think if I take here, then takes rook, and my knight is pinned, so I can't take on E4. You know, so I move the bishop away. Now I'm totally fine here, because this endgame is actually a lot more uncomfortable for white, because I want to trade this pawn, and then bishop, as we know, is a lot better, minor piece on when there are pawns on both sides of the board, right? So I go b5 and then push the pawn. So that's kind of what happened. Then I pushed that pawn all the way. So relatively clean game, actually. Just he gave me a chance, and I utilized upon it. H5 and then bishop c3, and then I promote there. That's it. And then I just converted this, because if he takes, I can take here and take. I'm just up a rook. So that was against Nico. Then the game I'm actually kind of sad about is Mikitarian. Hendrik or Haik Martirosyan. Haik always does this, man, actually. I played him a bunch of times. Let's see how many times I've played him. He's beating me 2-10. Apparently, I have 2 wins versus him and 10 losses. But he plays dubious moves, but very fast. So we got into this English where I was better. I go b4. He plays e4. This trick that basically once I take back, then f5 and my knight gets trapped there. But taking on c5, that's already 2 pawns. And then I'm getting the 3rd pawn also, because the d6 is hanging, b7 is hanging. If he takes there, takes with the knight, and then I get the b7 pawn. So I have 3 pawns for the piece, and all those 3 pawns are in the center. So they're gonna be forced to be reckoned with. Computer apparently evaluates this slightly better for white, 0.2 for white. Can you do the tutorial on the closed Sicilian? Alex Daragui and GCS, welcome all the new followers. Okay, welcome to the community. Zura over here. So Yeah, knight takes d6, and I'm already better here. He should have apparently played b6 is the correct move according to the computer. Takes on d6 with the pawn, and then yeah, it's better to force me take with the pawn than with the knight, because what he did was rook b8, and now allows me to get my knight also on d6, which is a very powerful piece. And then I go d4. I think he blundered this, that if he takes here, I think I have d5. And then if he takes back, takes, and then I win the piece back. So he may have blundered that he couldn't take there. So he moved back. Now I took on b7. I kind of choked here, actually. I spent 30 seconds on this move. That's like ridiculous amount of time in a single move. In a 3-minute game, 30 seconds is how much? That's like 1/6 of the entire time. That's like way too much. მე მგონი ამ ბერძენთან ითამაში ყველაზე კლასნა. აჰა, გეთახვები კი? ნუ იმიტომ რომ ბევრი არ შემიცვლია, ანუ მარტივად ვითამაში და მაგიტო. Names on that list are impressive, bro. I've scrolled through a few people streaming chess and you'll be killing it. Appreciate, my friend. Thank you. So yeah, I'm +3 here, man. I don't know why. Why did I start doubting here? So d5. I was thinking bishop d7, but then just takes on b7, and look at these pawns now. This looks like a horde game. You guys have seen that that variant, horde? Can you do a tutorial on the closed Sicilian? My opponents love to play it, and I hate it because they obviously know zero theory, but it throws me off as my position gets worse. Closed Sicilian with black. So d5 was okay. What if he goes back? Knight takes f7, queen takes f7, and man, I'm just rolling the. I'm just rolling through here. Damn. Yeah. I think I would have converted this. But anyways, I take there, and then I'm still up here. I have 4 pawns for a piece. f4. And he goes knight g4. And this is where I choked. Knight takes e3, and for some reason I trusted him too much that okay, next bishop d4 is coming next, right? But rook e3 and bishop d4 doesn't work. There's a mate on h7, bro. So rook e3 just would be probably like close to resignation here, because when bishop moves away, then I also trade queens. Ay, ay, ay. And at this point, we would be doing good. So yeah, then I choked this game, and then it went downhill from here. But yeah, it's still a good tournament. I feel like then we choked later on, but we got some good games in. Especially, I'm happy to play Arjun. What did I finish the tournament with? I finished tournament 2889. What's the name of your microphone? Amal. It's just the Shure. I'm using Shure M7. Why is it? Does it sound good? There you go, my friend. Damn, I should be getting affiliates from them. Affiliate links. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good actually. I mean it's a little pricey, but I think I got it a little less. Like um I think you can look for deals around. You should be able to get it for around like $200. I think that's what I paid, around $200. You will see this. It's kind of industry standard. But what I like about it, it's also um, it's USB and USB and what is it? XLR, right? XLR. So it doesn't need to. You don't need to have an um, XLR setup. You know what I mean? You can use the just USB. Like I don't have personally myself. Ancient Enigma. You Georgian, bro? Kartvali ha. Kartvali her şey gaygatso. Yeah, so that's convenient, you know? Because I don't have myself XLR setup. Here, bro, I'll give you VIP. As my chief, but don't abuse it, you know? Don't abuse the. Because it can also be taken away. Okay. I do have a class in 40 minutes and I haven't had lunch, so I should also probably think about that. Should I go for the. But at the same time, I feel like, should I go for the 29, quick 2900? Oh, you're in H Town. I'm also in Texas, my man. Enigma. Dallas over here, D Town here. Damien, yeah, we're also pretty close, man. Mike McGrath. Mike, thank you for the sub, my friend. And I also see you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Mike, thank you very much, my friend. I see you are in bikes. Actually, I'm not sure if you subscribe to my. Here is my YouTube. Because I'm not sure if you sub to my. This is my active channel. The other one is the. Wait, did the other one? Do I have other one included on there? No, right? All right, cool. Yeah, no, I have a private lesson. I have a private lesson. Oh, I see, I see. Thank you very much, my friend. Yeah, I post there more usually. Damn, Fabiano did. Caesar, Caesar G Masso. Did he win also the earlier one? Did he win the morning one? Damn, no one has done so far 3 out of 3. Can he win all 3? Damn, now I gotta join later on to stop him. Mike, nice meeting you, my friend. Um, where are you located? And I see you also play table tennis, man, and you like bikes. We have a lot in common. Sounds like I'm a big table tennis guy. I've been playing more pickleball recently. But you also see behind me. You also probably see. I don't know if you saw or not, but you see my paddle, my little paddle. Man, but I can't find a lot of good players with table tennis, you know? It has scars. It started to. But it's a good paddle. It's a good paddle. Washington State. Very nice meeting you, my friend. I've played table tennis all my childhood. Okay, like under the chess palace, we would have table like ping pong tables. So it would be chess and ping pong all my childhood. All right, no one wants to play. I guess this is a sign. This is a sign for me to go eat. Why would I play 200, bro? All right, I've been searching for a game for like what is it? It's probably about 5 minutes now. So I guess no one wants to play. So I shall go eat, and I probably be back for the 8 p.m. one. I gotta witness if Fabiano is able to wait. Cesar Giamasso. Are you certain he won the morning one? Because I didn't play the morning one, so I don't know. Pawn move 6-6. Let's go. Let's see. I wanna see the first one. He won the early one. Damn. So he might be making the history. Because I was actually listening to someone else. I forgot who was it, but I don't think it's been done before. Like Hikaru's done before, and Magnus has done also Title Tuesdays. When back in the day, they used to have morning and afternoon one. But with Title Thursday or this Trio Thursday, it hasn't been done yet. So that's kind of cool. I wanna see that. Now all eyes on him. And looks like Fabiano actually has been a little more serious about the online chess, I guess. Didn't he just play the freestyle like 2 days ago or something? Freestyle World Championship, and he played final with Magnus and choked in a completely winning position. Okay, looks like he's in good form. He's preparing for the candidates, I guess. He also won the title Tuesday. Oh yeah, damn. What's up with Fabi? He's like, all right, let's take this into this online chess thing seriously. He's locked in. All right, Fabiano. Should we be play? What would you guys give? Actually, I should do tier video or a tier list of the candidates also. I've seen some creators doing it, but how much percentage would we give? What's the percentage of Fabiano Caruana winning? Let's ask ChatGPT. What is the percentage of Fabiano Caruana winning candidates 2026? As January 2026, Fabiano Caruana is favored to win 2026 candidates with an implied probability of 28.6, making him the top contender. He's currently considered one of the strongest players, constantly maintaining high rating, close to 2810. Does Kalshi have actually bets on Fabi? Let's see. This is sponsored by Kalshi. FIDE candidates 2026. I'm pretty sure Polymarket or let's see who has better odds. Damn. Who will win the World Chess Championship? What? Gukesh has 39% to maintain as a world champion apparently. Hikaru has 22%. Okay, it kind of makes sense because for all the other guys, they have to qualify first, right? They have to win the candidates and then so that's why he's evaluated at that. He's already in the match. So no matter who's gonna get in there. Mike. All right, let's aim for 645. You wanna aim for 645? Lurk. I'm glad you cut it actually. So I guess in that sense it makes sense because Gukash is already in the match. Because I do have a class at 5:30, so I'm gonna then do finish. I'm gonna be time efficient with that, so I'm gonna finish a little before like 6:45, and then we can start with at 6:45. The volume of this is $220,000 has been already wagered. To be fair, 2,600% is quite high for someone who is not even in the who has not made it to the match yet. For an hour, Hamrock. For an hour, man. Let's see Poly Market. I'm actually curious. Chess candidates 2026. Chess. What? Really? No props on chess at all? Wow. Polymarket doesn't care about chess, I guess. FIDE candidates, maybe like that. No, bro. Polymarket doesn't have it at all. Matthias Bluebaum is given a 2%. And Anishkiri is given 3%. Way 5%. Sindaro 9%. That's quite high actually. So basically people think it's gonna be either Fabi or Hikaru. Fabi, Hikaru, or Sindaro. All right, Mike. Let's do that. Thank you for the flexibility. All right, cool. I'm gonna take off for now then. And I shall be back later for 8 p.m. and we're gonna try to stop Fabi's record. stop Fabi's record and get back to 2900 at the same time. Someone put it up on Kalshi. What are the chances of Zura winning the late edition of Tidal Thursday or Trio Thursday? 0.1%. Easy money. I would not bet it. I would not bet it. All right. See you, alligators.